pretty cool. Look at this. Oh, yes. How do I look? There we go. Wow. I'm going to take a picture of that. Oh, is it not a scoop? I could have sworn it was a scoop. Maybe I should have taken a picture of one of the Shigura as well. Or Dr. Jamming. Maybe I forgot. Who knows? Not that fussed. Now, I could have sworn. Maybe I need to go in here and take a picture. Aha! Look at this. That's fantastic.
Just think of what I could make with all this.
All that glowing stuff, yeah.
This is Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory, the greatest research facility in the world. This is the central lab, the biggest research room of them all.
Hey, I bet they could make something to send us back 10,000 years here.
I bet you're right.
Surely that's not an easy task, though. Time travel. I mean, we haven't really got that far with it in real life, have we? Or was that knob again?
Thanks to you, the lab's been completely restored to its former state. I really appreciate it. Now let me explain my plan for getting you to Griffin 10,000 years in the past.
Really?
Sure, there's nothing this Luna lab can't do.
Okay then.
Oh, wow.
Ixion, a time-traveling locomotive.
Wow.
A fantastic non-stop express that can cross both time and space.
That's fantastic.
When this is finished, you'll be able to travel 10,000 years into the past, where Griffin is.
Amazing! How much longer will it take?
Well, let's see. Let me check. Dr. Jamming.
What? Oh, it's him again. What the hell?
Jamming?
What?
Now hold on a minute. This is not the same Jamming that attacked you back in the past, okay?
Is it not?
Well, not exactly the same anyway. He happens to be his grandson.
Bloody hell, he looks just like him.
Dr. Jamming's grandson?
I'm terribly sorry. It seems my grandfather caused you a lot of trouble. Please accept my apology. However, without my grandfather's research, I would have never been able to develop the Ixion. My grandfather was researching technology that would allow objects to float on the air using sound. He called this his aeroharmonics flying technology.
That's a nice
However,
name.
he came to a dead end in his research and became desperate. That's when Gaspard persuaded my grandfather into becoming one of Griffin's servants. But when he lost that battle to you two, he had a change of heart.
Really?
He rededicated himself to his research and was able to perfect his aeroharmonics technology.
Well, he was
He
using that
perfected
flying thing.
Aeroharmonics?
Many flying vehicles were developed after that, based on his technology.
Wow.
Of course, the Ixion here takes advantage of the same technology, and by combining it with the space-time control panel I developed, my grandfather has passed away. But before he died, he told me I should use his research for something good and just. I tried to carry on his wishes, and I think that by continuing his research, this world can truly be saved.
Dr. Jamming. He was quite a guy.
He was an arsehole.
Yes, and you helped him become the man he was.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say...
But that's strange. In the history I know, aeroharmonics technology was never perfected.
Dun dun dun.
Our travels must be creating a new history for the world. Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Bit dodgy.
Well, I'm still getting the hang of this, but I'm thinking that maybe history as you know it is not necessarily the one true history.
Bloody hell, I'm getting confused.
Huh?
Huh? That's my excuse. That's my reaction.
As well as fixing the flow of time that Griffin has disrupted, we've also been able to add new flows to it. And though these have been different from the original flows, maybe they're meant to be the real-world history. Ultimately, you could say that even Griffin himself is playing a necessary part in creating a new, complete history.
Oh, wow. Just... Jeez, I need a drink. I need to calm down.
Griffin? Necessary? You can't be serious!
You can't be serious. What the hell was that, Monica?
Why not?
Doctor, something terrible's happened. The rebel forces in the west are coming under attack from Griffin.
Oh, no.
What? Attacked? Get me Elena!
Who's Elena?
Huh? Elena. Your name, Mother.
Holy crap.
Just who is my mother? And why isn't she with us? Even my own father wouldn't answer my questions. Now I realize that Father hoped I would find out those answers for myself.
Oh,
Doctor,
teleportation.
This is Elena. We're fighting Griffin's main army over here.
Hologram type thing.
If it carries on like this, Griffin will probably attack the Luna Lab too. Be careful.
Mother?
Holy crap.
Is that Max?
Yes.
You mean this boy is Elena's...
That's right. Max is Elena's son.
Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me.
That's right. But why?
Max, we live in different worlds.
What?
It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything.
This is a good bit of music.
I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you. But to explain that, I need to explain what's going on in this world now.
What do you mean by that?
I'm from the future, just like Monica.
Wow.
Our time has changed greatly because of the devastation caused by Emperor Griffin. We couldn't let Griffin get away with it. So the people of our time formed a rebel force to fight against him. But Griffin began to use the power of the stone.
Stone?
One of the fabled Atlamilia stones that possess great powers. Powers that can move the earth and control time. Griffin harnessed that power to rewrite history bit by bit. He turned on people and erased their very existence from history.
What a bastard.
Atlamilia are strange jewels with a will of their own. They choose their owners themselves.
That's a cool picture.
Legend has it that Atlamilia will only choose for their owners people of good heart. We don't know how Griffin has managed to get his hands on one of the Atlamilia. But the fact is, he can use the power of that stone. And for us to be able to fight him, we needed one too. 3 Atlamilia exist in the world. The first is the Sunstone, which Griffin possesses. The other 2 are the Moonstone, which emits a blue light, and the Earthstone, which emits a red light. Griffin tried to increase his powers by gaining possession of the remaining 2 Atlamilia. So we searched for the remaining 2 stones. First, we traced the owner of the Moonstone. That was Monica's father, King Raybrand. At first we thought we could inherit the Atlamilia from King Raybrand to help us in our fight against Griffin. But the stone wouldn't accept any one among us as its owner. And so, in the end, we were unable to get the stone. We guarded King Raybrand so that the stone would not fall into Griffin's hands. We decided to protect the person that the stone had chosen from the threat of Griffin.
And you failed, basically.
But Griffin was devious, and he assassinated King Raybrand. Griffin didn't get his hands on the stone, though. The stone refused to become Griffin's, and instead chose King Raybrand's daughter, Monica, as its new owner. That's how the second stone came to be Monica's. And so we looked for the last remaining Atlamillia, the Earthstone. But we couldn't find it, because it didn't exist in our time. According to the prophecy of the great sage, Crest, the Earthstone existed 115 years in the past. Its owner was a young boy called Gerald.
Aha!
We knew that Griffin would use his powers to travel through time and go back to Gerald's era looking for the stone. In order to protect the Red Atlamillia, I traveled to Gerald's time, and I made it my job to protect him.
And then you slept with him, didn't you?
But during the time I was with Gerald, I fell in love with him. And then, Max, you were born. The first 5 years of your life went by in a flash. But then I had to return to my own time, because the war against Griffin was intensifying. I said goodbye to you and Gerald, and I returned to my time. I haven't been able to see you since.
My mother is from the future?
That's right, and we're the ones chosen by these two Atlamillia.
But I was just given this stone by my father.
No, not exactly. Your father couldn't even touch it anymore. He must have realized the stone had chosen a new owner. Gerald couldn't touch it himself, but he saw you could play with it without effect. The Atlamillia chose you as its new owner, so Gerald let you have it.
I think that the Atlamillia have reasons for who they choose as their owners. There's probably even a reason why Griffin was chosen.
A reason he was chosen?
That's right.
Like what?
That I don't know. But the stones are guiding people for the sake of something great. I can just feel it. I'm sorry. It looks like we haven't any more time to talk.
Just wait a little longer. If we can recreate Pasnos, we'll have a chance to fight back.
Recreate Pasnos? But how?
Max and Monica will recreate its origin point, of course.
Oh, not again, man.
The origin point of Pasnos is a workshop in Heimrada, a village at the foot of Mount Gundor. You'll have to head there. But Mount Gundor is a dangerous place. I'm not sure if you...
We'll handle it.
We'll be fine, Elena. Just leave it to us.
Don't worry, Mother. I'll save you. Just stay here.
Max, okay. Take care, both of you.
You bet.
Hurry now and set out for your next goal. The volcano, Mount Gundor. A huge factory, the Gundorada workshop, will be built there in the future.
I love that place.
That's where the rebellion army's ace in the hole, Pasnos, will be built.
Pasnos?
It was the mobile stronghold of our rebel army. Griffin wiped Pasnos out, but if we could bring it back, I bet we can make a counterattack.
Then let's go to Mount Gundor.
Alright. I keep on forgetting, we are in the future there, so we need to go back to the past and go to Mount Gundor and recreate this place. Okay. Sorted. Oh, we've done that by ourselves. I wanted to go get more chests.
Hey, Max, Monica,
How's that bridge?
we finished the repairs ages ago, guys.
Oh.
Then let's head for Mount Gundor.
All right.
Righty-ho. Tell you what. Quickly equip this on Steve. This new weapon. Can we not... Wait a sec. Why can't we equip it? Hang on. How do you do that? Oh, I'll have to figure that out at some point. Right. So we need to go, really, to the next chapter. I don't know whether to save it and end the video or what. Yeah, I'll save it and I'll end the video, and then next time we will definitely be in chapter 5. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in a bit.